But there has to be a moment where we just don't be all like, oh, mental health. And that's where I'm at. I'm not dismissing people's mental health. I'm saying that there's a point where damn what's going on.
Hold you accountable.
Gotta hold you accountable.
Now look.
All right, we're recording now though.
All right.
Nigga, hit your fucking line, nigga.
What's my line?
Nigga, you can't cuss in the first 15 seconds, nigga.
Can niggas be considered a cuss word? I bet niggas is in there.
Niggas is definitely a cuss.
We gonna have to bleep this shit out.
But hold on, because niggas is like, that's our right to say that.
I know, but white folks don't give a fuck about your rights.
Really, the Jews don't give a fuck about it.
No, I got a lot of shit I gotta bleep out. Anyway, what the fuck is up? Because we're past the 15-second mark. Welcome to another episode of The Great Deliberators, as we deliberate before the part started by cussing in the first 15 seconds a night. It's your boy, Imperator Rose.
It's your boy DK.
It's your boy Old Bean. I'm gonna keep it a bean.
He gonna say something different every pod, apparently.
No, man, don't do that. Don't do that.
Off the rip.
I like that though.
We trying to get these sound bites together, y'all.
You just gotta.
My nigga, tell me what's wrong. Hey, it's your boy Old Bean, and I'm gonna keep it a bean. Come on, guys. Damn.
Hey, yo.
My bad.
Yo, hey, it is what it is. I just wasn't expecting that shit, so you threw me off guard.
It did,
you know
it did throw me off. It did throw me off.
All right, nigga. I'm gonna throw y'all off every week, nigga. Be ready.
All right.
God damn.
Let's get to it, man.
Okay, man. All right, so I think my nigga this week, he does have a would you rather now.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it cracking.
Okay. Listen, I really feel like this is a tough one.
Okay.
I mean,
Tough
if
for the
you're
better.
not an asshole.
Damn.
Okay.
All right. So, would you rather find your soulmate? I'm talking about like the one
I have bouquet.
tomorrow, or win the lottery in 10 years? And when I say lottery, I'm talking life changing.
I mean, it's the lottery, nigga.
Yeah.
Damn.
10
We
years.
talking about like
10 years.
Like 2+ billion mega million.
We're talking about like the 1.35 billion that just got won.
I'm going to move the goalpost here because I'm going to tell you that likely had I not met Trish.
Chill.
Absolutely.
She watches this, bro.
Listen,
Calm down.
had I never met Trish and I was still single out here, nigga,
Yeah.
I'm taking 1.3 billion, bro, and just taking my shot at finding it eventually.
You don't believe
Swear
it.
to God, bro.
My nigga, but listen, the would you rather implies that if you choose the lottery, you will never find your soulmate.
I think
I'll be okay.
I think I'll be okay. Nigga,
I will be okay.
because it's actually a great time for me to spin the block here real quick. Okay. Because in all of the commotion last week when we talked, I forgot to say that I agreed with her. I probably wouldn't do this shit over. That I agree with that girl. I probably wouldn't do it over. Yeah. But it's because I don't believe another person like Trish exists. So in which case.
No, you know what's crazy? It's I said all of this last week, but you was like,
No. Talking about my reasons are different. I said because I don't think I'm gonna find another love like Trish.
Okay, but listen,
not because this shit has been hard and difficult.
My nigga, look, you can ask my brother. I said this. You can go back and watch the video, dog. Like, there's not gonna be two people that work together. Like I'm talking about, it was just some humbug shit. Yeah. She walked into It's one day looking for a fucking job, and you were just like, "Damn, that's old girl from."
Yeah. Here's the thing, man, and I, you know, oftentimes, y'all, I try to not be. How can I put it? Like, I'm not so out of touch with reality. I understand that me and Trish are different than a lot of people.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
So
Absolutely.
It's not like I was trying to just completely discredit what the woman was saying. Like, I get it, right? And I understand that, like, me and Trish are different. We have a unique situation that we get along better than like most people do, and I'm aware of that, you know what I'm saying. But I'm also much aware of the fact that like a lot of the reasons as to why we have such a beautiful union is because we just don't take a lot of shit seriously, you know what I'm saying. And to me, a lot of stuff that people get all bent out of shape in and shit like that like drives wedges in their marriage is a lot of shit that like if you just learn to put shit on like a trivial scale, is this worth getting upset over or is it not? Can it something that can just be calmly talked out and then we go on about our day, y'all marriages would be a much better union, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, people are prideful. There's a whole bunch of reasons why niggas need counseling. I
And ultimately, to get to the point is that he would trade all that shit in for the lottery.
Nah, not Trish. Like, if I hadn't met Trish.
He said if he had not met Trish.
If I had not met Trish.
If he didn't understand what a soulmate
he ain't gonna get me caught up, bro. My wife knows what's up.
Come on, man.
My bad. I apologize.
Listen, no. But listen, what he's saying if he did not understand,
Yeah.
or if he didn't realize what a soulmate meant, then he would go for the money.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Watching this shit that I see on social media now, and I was still single today, nigga, I'm absolutely taking 1.3 billion lottery.
Lie, dog.
Over
Y'all,
soulmate.
y'all killing me with this shit. Maybe, you know what?
Nigga, it's a question honest to you, bro.
Nigga,
Like,
I think y'all know my answer.
I know your answer.
I'm
You an
up
asshole.
lottery.
Yeah,
Lottery
for
every
sure.
time.
Listen, let me tell you
Lottery.
something. This nigga has no problem dying alone. He just wants some money.
I mean, listen, ain't nothing wrong with getting money either, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, but I will tell you that, again, if you find that person, it's amazing, dog. Like,
No, most definitely.
it really, it ain't no amount of money to buy what we have, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But if I was single, though, and watching the shit I see on social media, I don't know. Hearing niggas that, because we'll get into that later, hearing what niggas be telling me about when they be going out on dates.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
You know my answer, nigga.
I don't know your answer.
You know my answer.
No, he's romantic, dog.
Come on, my nigga.
Oh, you gonna take
Where
the
you,
love?
where you at,
Bro,
baby?
he sat up here and said he gonna bring his grandma back
Tomorrow?
for a day, bro.
Tomorrow?
The cap.
He been waiting.
This nigga is fucking lying, bro.
Nigga had his hand over there.
It's easy for him to say this right now.
But listen,
it's easy for him to say this right
No.
now. I'm telling you
Listen.
right-
Let me break it down. Give me a second.
All
Let
right,
me break it down. Let me
Look, How you
land.
gonna break it down similar
Let
to
me
what you
land.
said?
Let me
All
land.
right, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
So I feel like if I find my soulmate, right? If I find my soulmate, then the person that I know to be my soulmate is gonna make me a better man. It's gonna help me reach my goals, my desires. It's like I'm gonna be able to touch so much more success than if I was by myself. Now, you may get that one point.
No, but see, nobody said you gotta be by yourself. Is that the question?
No, listen.
The question isn't win the lottery.
But
or
no,
die
I do think
alone.
that's what's being.
Not,
No, but I do think that's what's being stated though.
is that what you're implying? That you would die alone?
I mean, it kind of does imply that.
You won't find the person you're meant to spend
Yeah.
the rest of your life with.
I mean, you may fuck
No.
a lot. You may fuck a lot, but you're not
even
gonna.
talking. We're not even talking about like.
But you're not gonna love a lot.
Basically, you got to give up on love to
Yeah.
win a lottery.
I look at Jeff Bezos, right?
That's a TikTok right there. You're not gonna fuck a lot, but you're gonna love a lot. I mean, no.
You're not gonna love a lot.
love
You're
a
just
lot,
gonna
but
fuck a
you
lot.
gonna
You're not gonna love a lot, but you're gonna fuck a lot.
Okay,
Look,
that's a bar. Boom.
That's a bar.
I don't know, man. I'm looking at it like this. We talking about 1.something billion.
I mean, that's a lot of money.
And I don't. If the question is now, would you die alone, or you know what I'm saying, and have 1.something billion, or have your soulmate?
Nah, you don't even gotta go that far. The question is, would you rather find your soulmate?
Yeah, it's soulmate or money.
My nigga, like you have to understand the definition and the meaning of soulmate, bro.
I get it, and I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of people who are happy, probably not with their soulmate.
See, look, let me tell you something.
That's true. That's true too.
So
Listen.
I'm a firm believer that everybody ain't got a soulmate.
Hold on,
too,
check me out. This is why when you
I'm
watch,
a firm believer that swear to God, at least till I know of right now, that I probably have met my soulmate. And it's a high possibility that I fumbled it or fucked it up, whatever the case may be.
It's possible.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, bro, like,
well, look, I'm a believer that you have more than one soulmate. Right?
Oh no, I can tell
When
you.
I say,
so if you
I
got
get-
more than one
listen,
soulmate,
I can tell you.
no,
for a
but
fact that ain't
listen,
true.
let me break it down though. When I say that, I mean, as in like you people that the two of you have like a 90% kind of compatibility, right? I don't think there's just literally only one person in the world, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't believe
I'll be
that.
real with you. I agree with what he's saying.
I believe that.
Because how I took that question is like, you know what? If the soulmate is like 100%, then I'm okay with finding somebody who I'm compatible with, who has maybe 85 to 95% of my like.
Now, what I will say, what is rare is finding somebody that's in that 99 to 100 percentile
That's probably what
range.
you feel like you have.
But now, look, let me say this though. Let me say this. Now, knowing the type of person you are, right, and you find your soulmate, if you're an ambitious person naturally already, my nigga, what do you think that means when you find your fucking soulmate?
They're just as
They
ambitious.
just as ambitious, and they'll help you champion that shit, dog.
Yeah, but we're not talking to the means of 1.something.
Who? How do you know that?
Dollars.
But how do you know
Because
that?
there's a lot of people out there who have had their soulmates. Are you an ambitious person?
Okay, hold on, real quick. Let me land, Rand. Let me land real quick.
But listen, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, we're talking about just pure fucking happiness and peace of mind, right? We're just talking about just happiness and peace of mind. 1.35 billion or your fucking soulmate.
Oh.
Find your soulmate tomorrow, or you go through 10 years of fucking misery alone.
Okay, so if that's what you're
win the lottery in
I
10
think
years.
But hold on, wait. I do think it depends on how the person sees the world, though, right? Because 1.3 billion is a fucking hell of a blanket for the rest of your life, my nigga.
Fucking your life, nigga, your kids.
Yeah, like
we talking about three generations gonna be touched with $1 billion.
That past three, it really
to me, it's so simple. Like it's almost like an optimist and pessimist type of situation.
But I'm saying, but you may ask somebody who is like much more grounded, you know what I'm saying, type of person, a much more. Well, I don't know about the soulmate shit. You know
will
what I'm saying?
$1 billion make you happy, bro?
Will
$1 billion make you happy?
I swear to God, it would.
Yeah.
And I'm not even,
see, that's the thing.
Oh God, dog.
I'm not even trying to like. You know what? I'm not even. You can call me whatever you want to call me.
But listen,
whatever it is, I'm telling you, if I woke up and saw $1 billion in my account, the smile that will be on my face won't leave for weeks.
But no. But
it won't leave for weeks.
But we're not talking about
Years.
weeks. We talking about for the rest of your life. And I get it, right? If I get $1 billion right now, dog, I'm gonna feel like there's nothing I can't fucking do.
You know what?
But at some point, right? At some point, you stop having money problems, you stop having financial problems, and you start having other fucking problems.
This is
You
first
understand
world
what I'm
problems.
saying?
This is first world problems.
We done gone way off the
Right
rails.
now, I'm telling you right now, if you go to Nigeria, nigga,
We didn't turn the argument
if you go to
into
Nigeria
would
right
you
now,
rather turn the
and you,
argument?
the last time I just went, which was last year.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm legitimately seeing like 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds trying to sell water, like fruits on the side of the road. Now you go ask their parent, or even ask them at that time, talking about a fucking soulmate. Nigga, give a shit about a soulmate.
Listen to me, bro.
You know what that money
Listen
could
to
do
me,
and the
dog.
influence that it would have. Now look at this. Now if you're saying what he just said, 10 years, you're gonna be alone and then you're changing the dynamic.
But I'm saying the point.
Got billions of people on this earth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? More than half of which are women.
Hold on, real quick.
Y'all are actually, hold on, wait, talking about y'all are actually the two people that I'm talking about. You got one person who is a hopeless romantic, and then another person who is much more grounded to what they feel like reality is, which is nigga 1.3 billion, nigga.
Rap, listen,
I'm waking up on cloud 9.
Rap, I get that. But look, check me out.
I'm gonna buy Philly a Super Bowl.
Listen,
Swear to God.
Hold on, check me out though.
Some ref getting paid off, nigga.
Okay, so you those same people that you talking about on the side of the road and all that shit, my nigga. I guarantee you're gonna find a couple they happy, nigga. They content. They get up, nigga.
I don't know what you
They get up, nigga. Listen. They love each other, nigga. I'm talking about undoubtedly,
because
nigga.
through all the bullshit, all they have is each other. But what I'm telling you is that it's the bullshit that probably keeps them like rocking with each other, bro. That kind of lifestyle, like nigga, you cannot tell me that you give them an opportunity of 1.3 billion.
There's just certain things I can't tell you or whatever. Like
sell their kids away.
I can't, my nigga. I can't.
Who will give them up for free just so they can live a
better life,
that they were not able to give them. So what I'm telling you is,
and I'm not saying, listen, dog.
I think I'm both going off the rails here.
My bad. We might
because you done gone to like poverty and shit, nigga.
Exactly, like you going to extreme.
Yeah,
I don't need to go.
You
to
didn't
the
go to the extreme.
extreme.
Nigga, like niggas getting their kids up, nigga. Like that.
I'm just saying this.
Nigga, you ain't giving no kids up.
Yeah, I feel like I'll be able to find somebody I'm compatible with.
But who the fuck wants to find somebody they compatible with? Nigga, we want to find. Listen, bro. Listen.
Every day.
No.
People are going out right now spending hella bread just to find somebody they're compatible with.
No, this is what it is, though. You want to find someone that you know at the end of the day, y'all rocking with each other, dog. Even if y'all have a fucking blow up argument, my nigga. At the end of the night, my nigga, hey, listen, you still my person. I'm still your person. And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go to sleep and we're gonna wake up tomorrow. We're gonna rock out.
Yeah.
That's what you want. You don't want just look compatibility, y'all cool or whatever, y'all rock out.
I ain't gonna lie to you. With 1.3 billion, I think I might be cool with compatibility, bro. And
that's why all that toxic shit. That toxic shit.
I
don't know if that's toxic though, bro.
Let me tell you. That's where that toxic shit coming into play, my nigga.
Hold on, bro. We can't spend no more time on this shit. So here's what I'm gonna tell you now. As somebody who has found their soulmate, I can tell you niggas that I firmly believe that if you do find your soulmate, it's no way you taking the 1.3 billion because nothing can buy what you have.
I mean, come on, man. I'm telling you that.
But if you single, I could clearly see why a nigga would take the 1.3 billion though. You acting like a nigga's crazy for taking that
I'm not saying, but I'm.
It kind of feels like that's what you're saying.
What I'm saying is think, nigga. Like, listen, you ever seen the movies and like the genie comes out? You know how they always get them? Because niggas don't think. You're not thinking. You just go for.
But also, the genie can't give you love because they can't influence people in every movie.
Nigga, come on, stop all that fucking semantic whatever. I'm talking about.
I mean, you brought up a genie though.
Yeah, but
that's exactly what he said.
Nigga, what I'm talking about
He said he can't give you love.
I'm talking about being careful what you ask for type shit. That's what I'm talking about. Like, think about your options, right? You have two options. You think about the person you are. Think about what your soulmate would be.
You know what? I'm gonna say this though. I don't spend money on the lottery, so he does. So
I spend it on the 1.3 though.
I spend money on the lottery.
You haven't you?
Nigga, haven't you?
No.
You've never bought a lottery ticket.
Maybe
come
once
on,
in
nigga,
my
come
life.
on,
Yeah.
nigga.
But I'm talking about even since
I don't regularly spend money on the lottery.
Once that whole hit 500 million, I'm always in that thing.
500 who?
500 million.
Oh, okay.
Once it hit 500 million, then like I can give it a
I
few
ain't gonna
dollars.
lie, dog. Like, I really wanted to play that when it hit the 1.3.
Yeah,
nigga,
I did. I lost.
I had like about almost 200. I wanted to drop it all on this shit.
that's what he wants to do. And I'm just like, bro,
I
just
did.
buy 1 or 2 tickets.
I did.
That's
I wanted to
all
go to
you
like
do.
3-4 different gas stations and
You wanted to like
boom, 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 boom.
Nah.
and you're the reason why it jumps up to 500,000 so quick.
Niggas like you.
But listen, I didn't play.
Okay, good job, nigga, because I'd have been on here making a fool out of you, nigga.
Maybe $20.
Well, I mean, you would have.
did
What if I would have won though?
Well, then of course.
Then employ me, nigga, so we can do this the rest of our life. Nigga, I don't even need a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just
Just
employ
give me a
Honestly, I'll be bro.
a cool meal untaxed.
I just told him.
Yeah.
You know what I said?
Facts,
The first thing I said, hey, bro, if you win that hoe, just give me $1 million. I'm not even gonna call you or text you for nothing more.
I'm gonna tell y'all even less. Pay off every debt I got, nigga, and I don't want a lot of it.
No. Listen, let me tell you.
It's
Nigga,
enough for me.
if I hit for 1.35 billion, I'm walking home with 730 something million. My nigga, everybody that is in my fucking contact list, nigga, that I halfway fuck with. Come on, my nigga.
Yeah, we
either
eating.
getting from 500,000
Yeah.
to $1 million.
I'll probably give you $250,000. People, certain people, I'll probably give you $250,000.
Listen, if I'm giving you $250,000,
Not everybody. You can't just give everybody
It's some niggas I can't give money
if
to
I'm gonna
though.
give you a
Yeah, I'm with this nigga.
listen, if I'm gonna give you $250,000, I'm just not gonna fuck with you. Like, nigga, I'm only fucking about 500,000 niggas.
Nigga, you either 500 or better, nigga. Like,
let me ask you this: if you win the lottery, you gonna change?
a little bit.
Most definitely.
Man, my nigga, you change every day.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
All this bullshit about money ain't gonna change. It would definitely change.
Listen,
I'm be real to you. You probably not even gonna see me no more. Like,
nigga, we as human beings, nigga, we
I live in the sky,
we
nigga.
evolve, nigga. Like,
No, literally, I built an apartment in the sky, nigga.
Yeah.
That's why
I was not the same person 10 years ago, nigga. I'm not the same person I was 10 minutes ago, bro. So, yeah, nigga, I win $1 billion. It's a lot of change coming, nigga. A lot of change.
A lot of change.
Nigga.
I got you. Look, I'm just saying here, so we get back on topic here. Point being here is for somebody who wants to find their soulmate bad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can't possibly imagine choosing the money. And with somebody that, you know what I'm saying, is all like, that 1.3 billion can change a lot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and it's some truth in that, because I mean, like, think about how many more people you can bless with 1.3 billion.
Oh,
You only blessing.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not thinking about how many people I can bless, nigga.
Damn, nigga, with 1.3 billion,
Man,
you ain't blessing nobody.
Fuck them kids.
That's what. Hey, we need that drop. We need that drop ASAP.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Damn.
But listen,
You heard it here first, nigga. Fuck them kids, man.
nigga, if you ain't my mama, if you ain't my, I'm trying to tell you, if you not my mama, nigga, my daddy, nigga, and listen, even though you my cousin, nigga, if you ain't close, nigga,
Yeah.
you might be dead. You really might be dead, my nigga.
Damn.
For real, I'm gonna tell you like this, dog.
Niggas
like,
is rough.
do not hit me if you didn't hit me. If you didn't check for me while I was locked up.
Yeah.
Cause I know it was out there. It was gossip. Like, it was definitely gossip.
Yeah.
If you didn't check for me, you wait for me to come looking for you, motherfucker. You wait for me to come looking for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if you check for me, if you hit my mama, my brother, or any of these little hoes I was fucking with, then hey, come on over. Come on. I got you. I'm gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take care of you. Even if it was just a how's he doing? You know what I'm saying? I got you.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right, okay. We got way off the rails there.
All right, let's get to it.
Hold on, wait. No, I got to would you rather because I need you niggas to answer this shit.
Okay.
Okay. It's rough. Okay, but would you rather?
Man, please don't be no like death shit.
No. Would you
us off
rather?
with that last week one?
Would you rather have to masturbate in front of your parents from beginning to end?
No, never matter of fact, go back to the death shit. Go back to the death shit.
Fuck that.
Or what?
No,
Go back to the
or
death shit.
have to watch your parents masturbate from beginning to end.
I'm done. Nigga,
Where do you get this shit from?
nigga,
bro?
pass.
I got
Nigga,
an app.
Nigga, pass.
I went into the demented section. Nigga, that shit is bad.
nigga, pass.
Nigga, this is the best
Dog,
one,
let me tell you
nigga.
something, dog. Let me tell you something.
Nigga, this is the.
I don't even like these kind of thoughts, my
This
nigga.
is the one on a scale of 1 to 10.
Dog, listen, man,
I
listen.
do it. Be real with you. It wouldn't even be possible. Either
Bleep
option.
this.
Either option.
No,
wouldn't
fuck
be possible.
all that, nigga.
All this is
Nigga got a
getting
gun in your head and you got two options,
It
dog.
wouldn't be
I don't-
possible.
listen, I do
It
not
would be
condone
possible,
any of
bro.
this.
Look,
It would not be
I don't
possible.
condone
here's what's
any
happening.
of this.
Here,
It would not
'cause-
be possible.
Nah, man, because I ain't never afraid of any question. They gonna have to watch me because I ain't watching
I
them.
don't condone any of
They gonna have
this.
to watch
They gonna have to watch me,
Listen,
dog. Because that
We
shit
was
ain't happening.
obligated one would you rather, and I felt like I hit a really good one. We talked for a minute.
It was a good one.
Now you come with this old
Answer the
dark
question.
ass shit.
Answer the question.
Oh no, it ain't happening.
Dog, could you watch your parents?
No,
masturbate?
nigga. No.
All right, so obviously they gotta watch you.
No, nigga. They ain't watching it either.
Nigga.
It's not even possible. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Look,
Your
remember-
parents
listen.
already seen your shit. It's just a
Okay,
little
check
bigger
this
now,
out.
nigga.
Remember I told you to stop, don't do no death ones?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna just kill myself.
Do all the death ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kill myself. We're gonna go back to the death one. I'm gonna kill myself.
All of us go die.
Yeah, we all just fuck it.
Said fuck it. Nah, nigga, third option. I kill myself.
I kill myself. God damn.
Man, y'all niggas are party poopers, dog.
Man,
God
listen,
damn.
It's
I'm
so
not gonna lie to you,
crucial.
bro. That is some weird ass shit that you just pulled right there.
Look, nigga.
That is some.
It's so crucial. If I gotta hold my breath to kill myself, I'm gonna do it, nigga. Like that's how crucial. If I got to hold my own breath,
to sure. Nah, nigga. But then show
Pass
shit to
out
make you
on
start
sight.
breathing, nigga. Breathe, bitch. Okay. All right, let's get into this next one here. Man, so the Tennessee cops. Tennessee, they some freaks down there, big dog.
man.
You know what? I feel like that shit's probably common. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is.
Wait, common down there or common in
Common just in
police
general.
forces?
Probably in police forces.
Police
You know what I'm
forces.
saying? Niggas move
I
around a
feel
lot.
like it's common I feel like it's common in a lot of places though.
Maybe, probably.
We did a lot of fucking back in the day in some of these jobs, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. You know what I mean? So, in which case, yeah, but you expect that out of young people. These old niggas still out here doing the most, you know what I'm
Hey
saying?
man, you know.
But my
that
question
mentality's
is,
still there.
my question is here though, because this is what I was gonna say for the pod. By now, everybody done seen the story, right? Like it was a white woman. She's fucking with a bunch of cops like 6, right? Yeah. Some black dudes, a couple of Hispanics, white guy.
Why the white woman
Was it
got
really? Was
yeah.
it really some? It was really like some brothers and some Hispanics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
nigga.
one of the main dudes
Yeah, it was
was
only
like a sergeant.
It was only like one white dude.
Big
Swear to
brother
God, I
nigga.
thought this was like some.
No, it was a couple.
Said, don't even worry about what I thought.
Never mind, bro.
It was a couple niggas.
Don't even worry
Or you
about
thought it was
what I-
like some backcountry water redneck shit.
Look, I didn't say what he just said. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Fucking nut.
I didn't say that.
That's what he thought. He thought this was some more backwater country ass redneck shit.
Cousins fucking each other type shit.
Some incestful, goddamn, bro. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Nah, nigga, it was
I
that
never
police.
really read into it. I just saw the headlines or whatnot.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn.
Nigga, I seen a little white chick, dog, and I don't know. I don't even know how to really describe her.
She got body?
She don't really have no like
She got
appeal.
body?
No, man,
She's
I mean-
not ugly. She's not pretty.
Yeah,
she's
just-
not.
I'm not even. Look, I'm not even here to. I'm not even here to.
I mean,
give
that's
you
not-
honest
The
with
reason
you.
why I'm saying
But,
that
you
is
know.
because, like, bitch, go get your OnlyFans. Like, let's get this money.
I mean, honestly, at this
And the
point,
husband stay with it.
the husband's a cuckold. Apparently, like he was into the shit. Okay.
Let's go get this
But,
money.
Hold on, wait, time out, wait. So that way, unless you've been living in Iraq, you know the story already, right? So she got fired because apparently they got caught on the job.
Well, when they say caught on the job, they have like a like required workout sessions or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently in their gym, like the gym that they use, they apparently fucked in the gym.
Nah, they shouldn't have been fired then.
Okay,
But required. It's a required like.
Yeah, but it's not like the police station gym. If you're talking
No,
about,
it's the
it was
police
in the
station.
police
gym.
station gym.
okay, then yeah, they should
Okay,
be
but
fired.
hold on,
They
wait,
should
time
be
out.
fired for that.
Hear me out here for a second now, right?
I thought it was like they went to like a life.
No.
Because what's the grounds for them getting terminated? The grounds for them was doing terminated is doing something inappropriate while on the job, right?
Yeah.
Hear me out here. All right, I'm just saying. I'm just thinking out loud here. All right, so what's the difference if like the sergeant pull up on your squad car and you and that bitch playing like Pokemon Go or some shit? You know what I'm saying? Instead of like out here like
That's
arresting
completely
niggas.
different, bro.
No.
That's completely.
I don't know.
You definitely still get fired for that.
Yeah, you could be,
but I'm
just
saying though, but
that
you're not
that is
likely
different.
though.
First and foremost, let's make
Probably
this very
not.
clear.
Probably not.
99% of the time, you're probably not gonna get fired,
It
right?
is very much frowned
Probably
upon.
not.
It is very much frowned upon to like, shit where you work. And
I get what you're saying.
For you to even like get into that, like we just talked about Ime Udoka. For you to even like sleep with somebody, you know what I'm saying, at the workplace is a problem.
I hear you,
You know what I'm
but
saying? So if you're gonna now start equating it to playing Pokemon in the car, well, that is wrong. That is more of a reprimand, in my opinion. Than
I'm saying,
like,
what's the
all right,
difference?
This is the grounds of being
Nigga, you're
fired.
not doing your job.
For sure, but doing what?
Let me say this.
So what happens if somebody was smoking weed, you know what I'm saying, on the job elsewhere, but not...
You get fired.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that there's levels to this shit. And
But I'm saying-
being on Instagram,
But see, but
being on
then-
Pokemon,
but then
being on
we
Instagram,
going back to
I'm gonna
me.
be honest. Let me break it down.
We're going back to me hypocritical.
I think the issue here is how likely are you to pull up on a nigga playing Pokemon Go?
Very likely.
I don't think you that likely, bro.
Nigga.
I mean, it's also...
Like,
let's use
like,
Instagram.
I
Let's
can
use
see you
Instagram.
coming a mile away, bro. I can see you coming a mile away. Now, me fucking, I'm like, that's listen, you're more likely to catch someone fucking as a transgression
I'ma tell you why.
than to pull up on somebody playing
Nah,
Pokemon.
you
I'm gonna
less-
tell you
you're
why.
way less
I'm
likely
gonna
to
tell
catch
you why
somebody
it's not the
fucking and
same.
pull up on somebody playing
I'm
the
gonna tell
game
you why
in
it's
the
not
car.
the same. You have a job. I'm sure that at some point in your job, you probably hopped on YouTube, hopped on Instagram, did something where you were doing something on your phone that you were not supposed to do while on the clock.
Yeah.
That is completely different than you having sex with a coworker in the back room, bro.
Okay, I go for that. I
mean, it is, but
you
at the
broke
same-
it down to make sense to me.
No,
It
no,
makes sense to
no.
me.
It is, but at the same time, I'm saying, right, like, if you fire me because of that, right, do I not have a legal right? Do I not have any legalities to now go and say, well, you ain't fired this person for this, and this?
No.
So
you
how
can
come
go
I
to
get
court
fired?
if you want to. You have legalities to do whatever you want.
No. Like this one here is not even like one of these like really hard questions. This is like a common sense.
Nigga. My point here being is though, niggas get fired. Niggas don't get fired every day for being on their job doing stuff that they not supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
facts,
I'm saying,
but
like, if
listen,
you a cop
bro.
and you go decide to, you know what I'm saying, go to your house because a plumber need to show up and like fix your pipes and shit, how likely are you to get fired?
You won't get fired. You probably won't get fired. You
won't get fired for that. You might get suspended at best. At best. I'm saying all
But I'm not gonna lie though, people do that all the time. You might be at work, meant to be on the clock, and like, all right, let me go run home and like unlock my door so the plumber can get in.
I'm saying, here's my thing. If you caught them fucking, yeah, you should probably fire them. But if you just know that they fucked, I don't think they should have got fired. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, you cannot be fucking a coworker at your job and think that you're not gonna be fired, bro. What do we?
I say that they shouldn't be fired. Well, I am saying that they shouldn't be fired, but I'm saying is if it's a consensual relationship, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying they was in the bathroom.
Do that outside of the workplace, not on work time.
I hear you.
I'm not even mad that you did it, but you
saying-
cannot be doing that.
Look, where are you going with this, bro?
Hear me out here.
Of like, why are we making this a difficult?
Hear me out here, right? Like if you say I gotta go use the restroom, right? And you go into the restroom, you lock the door. Whether you piss or beat your fucking meat, I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying?
But
So
if
why
you
does it
get
matter?
caught, but if you get caught beating your meat at work,
if you
should
get caught,
be fired.
If you get caught, you get what I'm saying? But
it's the second time you done brought up beating on me.
it just happened to be relevant to the story, nigga.
Pause.
Oh, we gotta get that button. Huh? we gotta find that sound. Okay, what?
Yeah, man, you
What?
tripping?
Huh?
You tripping?
I know. I'm wild. I believe in freedom.
you just being devil's advocate right now?
No, I believe in freedom.
If that coworker from last
My
week,
nigga, you
Hold on,
can't
real
fuck
quick.
on the job, bro.
Wait.
You can't-
If that
nigga, you
coworker,
can't play Pokemon on the job.
Raph, if that coworker from last week, if you opened the door and saw her fucking,
Yes,
another
nigga.
coworker,
If
would
I
you fire
opened
her?
the door,
If you found out that she was fucking another coworker
No.
consistently, you would be okay.
Man,
with it.
dog, let me listen. Listen, if you at work right now, Rob, and motherfucking Karen,
how much clearer I gotta be?
If
Listen,
you
my
saw your
nigga,
coworker on Pokemon, you're not firing her.
No, the same way I'm not firing them for going, you know what I'm saying, whatever and fucking.
nah, if you see fucking, you firing her.
You should fire
Yes,
her, bro.
If I see her, I'm absolutely firing her. And I gotta bleep that shit out again, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
You's a fucking nut, nigga.
Nigga, y'all making my job hard, nigga. That's why we ain't get out till yesterday anyway, nigga.
So you an asshole, dog, for even saying it.
No. I'm firing her just because I had to see that shit. Okay? I'm saying if you catch them, they should absolutely be fired.
Okay.
But if you just heard, you know what I'm saying? No.
What if there's proof and evidence that they're doing it? Like they
What's the
recorded
proof?
it. Like they recorded it or something.
So you seen the video? All right.
But I'm saying, like,
listen, check me out, man. With this situation with these cops, nigga, they did so much nonsense and bullshit. And
Yeah,
the
but
fact
you
that it
gotta
got
let
out,
them go.
nigga, the fact that it got out, I don't give a fuck. If I can find any little thing, I'm popping y'all top.
like
nigga.
y'all gotta go, bro.
You know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
gotta go.
Now, in most cases, nigga, they not trying to fire police. Like,
That's true.
They let like police kill niggas.
That's
and
true.
they still get to keep their job.
But that's the reason why I'm so upset, nigga. It's because out here firing niggas for fucking. But if
it got out.
She shot some
It
niggas.
got out, brother.
It don't matter. We
got
get to
out.
see them kill people.
Listen, we can't do niggas and white bitches relations and let y'all live.
That's probably the real reason why she got
That is
fired.
probably-
That's probably the real
makes
reason
sense
why them
now.
niggas got fired.
I didn't think it was a big deal before.
Nigga sound like, oh, they just out in the country. Fuck it.
I swear to God.
Fucking nut, nigga.
I thought that it was not a big deal before, bro. Like, I thought this shit was cool.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, all right, like I don't know why they're making this a big deal, but
Look, man, just call me crazy, bro. I believe in freedoms. You know what I'm saying? So
All right.
I'm just saying is if niggas know, but niggas ain't seeing it, then like if you ain't gonna fire niggas for doing shit they ain't supposed to be doing on the job for everything, then you
But you
should
know
pick
what?
and
But
choose.
you know why you probably fucking on the job is because you are getting off by doing something that you probably should not be doing. 'Cause you could easily set something up at like a hotel or something like that.
I'm sure they were doing that too.
All right, hold on, wait, time out. Pause for a second. If a sergeant is knocking his side bitch down while on the job, do y'all think he gets fired?
He should.
He should, but not likely, and y'all know that.
I just said this though. The reason why these people got fired
Because it got out.
because it got out. Like they
I
not.
guess, man. All right, nigga, I succeed. I mean, what's the fucking word? I give up, nigga. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
That orange button.
What's the orange?
The orange, right here, right here.
Fatality.
I don't think that's the right one, but okay.
That was what I was looking for, nigga. You said concede. That's all I'm looking for.
Okay, all right. You know
I'm
what I'm
just
saying?
looking for a concede. I'm looking for
pressing
like.
buttons and shit. It's like, what this do? All right, man, let's get into this next
Damn,
one.
I'm not allowed to touch the button.
Huh? No, not you, nigga. But this nigga, he just, you know. All right,
Oh, he ain't here.
real
I didn't hear
quick.
it.
Real quick, Lamar Jackson.
All right, so break it down. Break the whole little situation.
So Lamar Jackson got injured like week 13. He had a sprain, PCL sprain. It was grade 2. It got upgraded to a grade 3 as of last week.
No, it was possibly
possibly grade 3. As of Friday, or was it Thursday? Anyway, it don't matter. Of last week, he announced on Twitter that he wasn't gonna be able to play in the playoff game because he still had fluid around his knee and he'd be drained. Inflammation, and so he wasn't gonna be able to be out there with his team or whatever. Now there was controversy surrounding that because some people was calling him a quitter for giving up on his team, saying he should have been out there. He should have played. Because if you watch the game, it is almost a foregone conclusion that had he been out there, they probably would have won the game.
Even at 50% Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, even at 50%, that with a 50% Lamar Jackson is probably winning that football game. Just based off of the way the game went, how hard the Ravens played. But again, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't out there. So
did
the question,
they win or
huh?
no?
They lost.
They lost.
Okay.
Nigga, I just said that they
Why
won.
would we? Damn, bro.
Nah, you gotta keep up.
Hey,
I'm
Nah,
listening.
put the phone down.
yeah, drop it.
Put the phone down.
I'm
bro.
listening.
You're not.
Drop the phone.
I'm listening.
You're not listening.
I'm listening.
Put the phone down, bro. Okay, anyway. So, motherfucker.
What week did Lamar Jackson get injured?
You didn't say when he got.
I did.
He
Week
did.
13.
God damn it.
Hey, listen, I just ain't really been on the sports shit, dog. Like it just ain't.
Okay, I'm giving it to you, nigga. You not paying attention.
Don't fault me for it, man. Don't fault me. For it.
Anyway, look, man, the motherfucker got hurt. The question is, you know what I'm saying, is you got two shared theories here, right? Well, two opposite theories. One, there's many of us that think that he shouldn't have went out there because the Ravens have refused to extend his contract and sign him to a long-term deal. And then there's other people that say, you know, he quit on his team, you know what I'm saying, and when they needed him the most. What do we think?
I definitely look at the RG3 situation when this comes into
I didn't even
play.
think about it till he put out his tweet.
I actually thought about it the whole entire time.
Didn't work? Okay.
Lamar Jackson,
What's the RG3 situation?
RG3, his second year or third year?
No, I thought it was his first.
Nah.
Nah, it wasn't his
Because
first
remember he had signed a deal with Adidas. He was like rookie of the year.
Yeah, that was. I thought it was his rookie season.
I
Yeah,
don't think it was his rookie season. It might have been. Anyway,
Yeah.
RG3,
It was his rookie season.
RG3 had a banged up knee, had a knee brace on, and in a game, all he did was take a snap. He took a snap from the shotgun position, and when he took the snap from the shotgun position, he kind of twisted his knee a little bit.
Yeah.
Has never played football.
no, he twisted a little bit. You got to see the picture.
Oh, no,
that
I seen that motherfucker was like-
that motherfucker did a whole 90-degree.
I remember.
But the thing,
I remember.
It was parallel.
It was one of
What's
those
his
things
body?
where I think he probably came back for a little bit.
He was never right, but
he
yeah,
was never
He was never the same again.
And many people still speculate and believe that it was mental, but I mean, either way, if you would have seen this knee,
A lot of teams didn't want to touch him.
it's no way that like you sign him to a long-term deal. You just don't think he'll ever be the same
A lot
again.
of teams weren't gonna touch- man, and when you look at Lamar Jackson, man, I say that to say that if you're dealing with a knee injury, just an injury period, and you don't have the money guaranteed, you have to realize we just had the question at the beginning of the thing about win the lottery. He's literally facing lottery money. If he gets hit with the franchise tag, which is going to probably be upwards of 38 plus, maybe lower $40 million guaranteed for 1 year, that's more money than he's collected all 5 years in the NFL right now.
Absolutely.
So, my nigga, all he has to do is just make it to May, and he's guaranteed this kind of money. Yeah, he's not going to play. And fuck what y'all talking about in the playoffs.
Now, this is what I'm gonna say. This is just going off of what y'all just said. I think you can justify it either way. Him deciding to play, the fact that he already signed a contract to begin with, and this is part of his contract.
No, he hasn't signed a contract.
No.
Well, he's talking about his original contract. But if you sign a franchise tag, if you get franchise tag, I mean, you kind of do got to sign paperwork for that. So I guess
exactly. So you know what I'm saying. So this was just part of the deal. Like any games come up, if you can play. You know what I'm saying. So I get that. I mean, you could justify it that way. And then what your guys are saying about him looking for a new contract and then him putting the franchise on him and all that. You can justify that too. So I mean, I don't know. To me, it makes sense either way. Me, if I would have been in that situation, just knowing me, I feel like I would have took that opportunity to try to up my dollar amount and show my
sleep. His dollar amount.
I know it is, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like,
capped.
but
He already won MVP.
playoff winning Lamar Jackson.
he's an MVP.
MVP.
He's MVP, so he's coming.
I understand, but you understand do you get what
I
I'm
get
saying?
what you're
though?
saying, but
I mean,
the risk and the reward,
when he gets-
you're risking so much just for a slight increase.
Yeah, but
in
when you're
reward.
in that situation, you don't care about that shit.
But what we're trying to tell you is,
What I'm
is
trying to
that
tell you is that you do care about it, because if I brought up RG3, that if he gets out there and injures himself, no team will touch him after that. Nobody.
I
If he
understand
injures
that.
it's
his
almost
knee-
guaranteed not to get the money that he is going to
I
get.
understand that, but to tell a young black quarterback that, hey, you might get hurt if you go out there. No, nigga, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna shine like the
Obviously,
sun.
he feels that way because his representation, his agent is his mom. So he's pretty much representing himself.
Yeah, his mom don't play that bullshit though.
He's pretty much
So-
his mom ain't got, all due respect to Miss Jackson, ain't got nothing to do with the case. He's representing himself. He is.
Man, I don't know. You ever seen the stories about his mama? That like who? It was just a quarterback recently that when they went to his football camp, they was telling the story about how like his mom, like when she was running the drills, that like she be about. But we're digressing. Here's what I want to say, because I'm gonna keep my stance very simple here. Is football is a business, and they treat you like a fucking product. You know what I'm saying?
Kaepernick.
Until you know what I'm saying it's time to go win one for the team. Fuck all that, my nigga. Like, if I tell my knee today, you know what I'm saying, I then become a liability, and then it's all business when it comes down to the dollars that I get. I'm gonna keep it all business prior to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't. Oh shit! What the fuck? Okay, y'all heard that?
Yeah.
Okay, that was tripping. Okay,
A little clip.
all I'm saying is and I get it, right? I kind of understand where you coming from. You see it as, hey, like, this your team, this your boys. And that shit probably does suck, because I can imagine Lamar probably did want to play.
That's why he tweeted what he tweeted.
He's out there. He want to be out there with his boys. But y'all got to understand, they're like, yo, this how I provide for my family. And then at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, that's what matters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I ain't never going to fault a person for making a business decision. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll trade you the next day, you know what I'm saying, once they feel like that's in the best business of the team.
So they not in the playoffs.
No,
they
anymore.
booted.
They
They got
got
booted.
booted.
They got booted. You know what I'm
Yeah, that
saying?
sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. And I know
His
is
teammate-
weighing all
some
of
of
his
his teammates
teammates
were
are
mad.
pissed.
Huh? Yeah, they
Some
be
of, them,
mad.
some of them already came out and spoke.
I mean, the reality is for some of them dudes, this might be their only fucking opportunity.
They can be as mad as they want.
Yeah, nigga, but I mean,
but look at Carr. Look how they did Carr. They just signed him to an extension this past year. If they drop him before March, healthy, he has to be healthy. If they cut him before March healthy, all they're on the cut for is about $5 million. If they would have kept him, they'll be on the hook for about $38 million. This nigga is in his prime, and they about to just like let this nigga go.
Yeah, because of,
but don't worry about it. Somebody gonna pick him up.
Yeah, but see, how much money is he gonna make? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nobody's gonna pay him no $38 million. He might get lucky to get 20.
yeah, he's damn as
Yeah,
good.
but my nigga, that's the reality of the situation.
Yeah,
like
but what I'm saying is that it's business. So for Lamar Jackson, you gotta really look at the situation like you've already won MVP. If he didn't win MVP and hasn't done anything to go,
Oh, yeah.
to go
Had he
get
not won
I would
MVP,
tell you right now,
he would have to
Jalen
be
Hurts,
out there.
for example.
he would have to play that game.
Jalen Hurts right now messed up rotator cuff.
Yeah.
He knows that even with this season that he had, he's not gonna guarantee himself no 40, 50 million. We need to know, like, can you win playoffs? Now, if you won MVP, then that'll be a whole different story.
Yeah.
Now
What's Jalen looking like right now?
he looking like that nigga. He look like he's a top 5
Hold on, let me ask you an objective nigga.
Jalen that nigga, but they gonna rob him of the MVP. Well, he missed,
not gonna get MVP.
he missed games, but
Mahomes getting MVP.
But I'm saying,
but even still,
I'm saying going into the playoffs, like how you feeling about Jalen?
I mean, essentially, because he go mad ham over here.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
If he put up buckets, he gonna break the bank this offseason.
Who you looking to win the whole thing?
Be careful, my nigga.
I think the Chiefs gonna win.
Okay, who you looking?
I think the addition of
What's the
Tony.
matchup? What's the
I got a
matchup?
feeling Tony gonna be a star.
What
What's
is
the matchup?
Huh? Okay, fine.
What's the
Chiefs win.
matchup?
Who's coming out the
Oh,
NFC?
Chiefs and Eagles. I do think it's Chiefs and
All
Eagles.
right, I'll take that.
Yeah.
He said, I'll take that.
No,
I'll be very sad. I ain't
I
gonna
really do.
lie
Hold on,
to
wait, talking about. I do, but I would not be shocked if San Francisco makes it either, though. Like, I'm just saying it.
Over the Eagles?
Yeah, over the Eagles, but I do think the Eagles are the better team with the better QB, though.
Okay.
And this is what I'm saying.
I don't know. I've been forced to watch a couple,
San Francisco,
Eagles
San Francisco
games.
has the better defense, you know what I'm saying, but by a slight edge, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it is a slight edge.
by a slight edge, admit it.
San
Okay?
Francisco is a better team. I'll be the one to tell you right now. They got Christian McCaffrey.
I actually don't think so, man. I do think that, like, receiving wise, I don't know how San Francisco
receivers is iffy, but running back.
Yeah.
Listen, I've been forced to watch a couple QB highlights and
goddamn.
shit. And
I don't think force should be the word. You should be like, I sat down and watched.
I mean, it just didn't really happen like that. My brother was like, "Man, no, nigga, come watch this. You have to see this. You have to see
Jalen
this.
Hurts is a beast.
No, nigga, look, nigga, watch."
Have you seen the Titans game? Have you seen the Titans game?
Yeah.
He threw that touchdown to AJ Brown. They called it back next play.
Listen, this nigga will come home, nigga, still in scrubs, nigga, sit down. What you about to do? Shit, nigga, watch this game again.
What? Again? Why? Oh, no. Okay. All right, bro.
From beginning
My
to
nigga
end, dog.
is a die-hard fan over here, man.
Nigga,
Okay.
why? You know what I'm saying? And I'm chilling, I'm doing my work. Nigga, come here. Nigga, you gotta come watch this. Nigga, come
All right, hold on,
see
wait.
this play.
Time out.
You's a fucking nut.
I'm serious, dog.
Hey, dog. Here's the thing. What y'all are witnessing is that you're witnessing potentially like the next QB elite in the making. I think Jalen Hurts, Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Joe Burrow are going to be the next movement for the NFL. They're going to be the faces.
I do think.
What happened with all the hype behind Daniel Jones?
I have concern. What?
All that hype.
This nigga.
Hold on, wait. No.
This nigga wants to put Daniel Jones in like the elite category.
Nigga, you a goddamn liar.
This nigga would have put.
This nigga lost it because I said Daniel Jones been balling. He been playing good. This nigga was all like, Daniel Jones is not elite. Okay. If you would have named 12 quarterbacks, I'm like, nigga, I ain't saying nothing about this nigga.
If the Eagles lose to Daniel Jones, dog.
I said he been playing good football. This nigga is all like, bro, if the Eagles lose, I may tear up everything. It's fucking house. We ain't recording for like at least a month, nigga. You gonna cancel that shit. Like, bro, this nigga needs some help, dog.
Hey, listen, die hard. Die hard.
Okay.
Nigga.
And low key, young as fuck, dog. Since like middle school.
Nigga,
I ain't mad at you, dog.
nigga,
Look,
since McNabb and T.O., bro.
point is here, to answer your question, I do have questions about fucking Allen and Hurts longevity taking so many hits. I have questions about that. Now, can they hold up for 5 to 6 years and make really good runs? I think so. But I feel like
they're not going to get a decade plus.
I feel like sometime, man, they gotta slow it down.
Yeah. And which is cool.
Huh?
But I don't know.
I think it's cool.
Hurts seems like a player that'll evolve with the game or evolve with.
He's going to be like
he
a
got a
Russell
choice.
Wilson. He's going to be like a Russell Wilson.
He got a choice, but Russell never took anywhere near the hits that they're taking. They're actually running into niggas. Russ always slid. He always slid. He never.
Russ definitely knows how to slide.
Russ never.
But you know, Hurts doesn't take a lot of hits. Hurts really doesn't. Hurts really doesn't.
Okay. Well, I know Josh Allen is taking a shit ton of hits.
But he's really like he built like
it don't matter. You seen Ben Roethlisberger, nigga? They had a picture once with Ben
Josh Allen
Roethlisberger.
will be a
Nigga he had ice tape to here to here to here.
Yeah.
The comment with the meme was, nigga, just retire already.
Listen, I don't know what Ben Roethlisberger what he actually walks like. Every time I see him, nigga, he has the craziest limp. Like he looks like he just always
these
hurt.
Football players,
They gonna do shit.
Their bodies do not like come back after
Big
going to
Ben,
pro.
yeah, I ain't
Pro
saying
football.
retire, nigga. If you can play, nigga, play. But my nigga, don't beat yourself up.
No,
Yeah,
they are literally beating themselves.
Yo,
up for
they are.
millions
They're
of dollars.
fighting. They're like, it's
For
worse than
millions of
getting
dollars.
hit with punches, nigga. They're actually being slammed into at 15, 16 miles per hour by 200 plus pound
Minimum.
people. Yeah, they get fucked up, nigga. Okay, that's what I was saying about Tom Brady, because on that one interception he threw where he was all like, where he was clearly trying not to get hit. I can imagine that 45 getting hit by a 300-pound person feels a lot different than at 30 and 35.
Hell yeah.
So it makes
But I'm
sense
not
as to
gonna lie
why
to
he
you,
was playing like
that
that.
interception bust the game wide open.
Oh, yeah.
If he didn't throw that interception,
Yeah.
I think that the Bucks still would have had a good chance to win that game.
And that's, but, you know, that's football. Sometimes one momentum swing
Yeah.
changes the whole projection of the game. So in which case, we didn't even mean to take that down a sports topic, but I don't think we got too deep into it. But you know, it is what it
We
is.
kind of did. I'm not gonna lie.
What's the last topic?
Let's get into. We're gonna talk relationships, man. Get y'all feelings on it here.
Okay.
Happy that motherfucker dog. This nigga all like, yes. Let's discuss relationships.
I don't know, nigga. Listen, I just feel like I thrive here.
Okay, all right. Well, I feel like I get to interview two single brothers out here dating. I don't know about Vince, although we may have some shocking details for y'all later. Okay.
Breaking news.
Breaking fucking news. You know, the thing is, man, is so you see these debates a lot, right? So men should pay all the bills, you know what I'm saying? If your man ain't paying all the bills, then he's your roommate, that ain't your man, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know what you're about to get into. I remember. I seen this.
I'm saying, how do y'all feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do we reside on the splitting of the financials in the crib?
I think that this is very difficult to speak on because this is a very situational topic. Like,
I'm saying, you personally, like, how do you feel? Like, you get a lady, what's your?
for me,
Is
to be
it-
honest with you, if you'd have asked me this maybe 4 years ago, I would easily tell you, like, man, like, I need somebody who's probably like ambitious, got a good job, because we gotta, you know what I'm saying, try to rule the world together, pay for this stuff together, Now that I'm at where I am, I'll be honest with you, I'm 100% okay with having like a housewife that just brings me peace.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't have that. I don't go into a relationship with any kind of expectation
Yeah.
that like she got to pay bills or whatever. Like, I got my own crib.
Yeah.
I got to pay for it regardless whether she here or not.
Okay.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? If she want to support in other ways, maybe like with food and things of that nature, to just where I'm just taking care of bills and roof over the head, that'll be a blessing. But
Yeah.
if not, I still got to pay for food and cook for myself and things of that nature. So I think that's how men should go into the relationship like, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that you're going to be able to accomplish that all the time. But I think you should have that kind of mindset that like, all right, I need to provide for the basics for us to be able to like live. Now, for some people that might be shooting for the stars, but at least you'll land somewhere that is compatible and will make it work. Because I'm telling you now, I think that if you're planning on doing a 50-50 situation, it's going to come to a time more than likely, if that's the bare minimum that he can provide, she's probably going to lose respect for you at some point. And that's my opinion.
Okay. All right. That's one opinion. Vince, how we feeling about this thing?
Okay.
How we feeling about the financials in the crib, man?
Now,
What-
don't get it twisted. Yes, I'm a romantic, right? You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But let's not get it twisted, dog. Like, we not taking freeloaders. We not taking freeloaders, nigga. Like, we not.
Oh my God, the gate strong with it. Like, if you ain't going to work,
Come on.
you freeloading, man.
We just not doing that. Like,
All right.
we not doing that.
Okay.
So if you asking me, well, first of all, let's do this, right? Let's do this. At what point of the relationship are we at? Like what stage are we talking about?
I'm saying y'all finally
marriage.
you done put the ring on the finger. Y'all finally sitting down having the
We're talking about
conversation
marriage.
about how y'all gonna split the financials. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, nigga, ain't no what do you split, nigga. What's yours is mine. What's mine is yours, nigga.
Okay.
Ain't no split.
Yeah.
But see, you can't say that because if you have a job that is like paying that you're bringing home $200,000 and she is stay at home or just works on her craft at the crib, it could be something, could be not be something. You would have to discuss those things. You know what I'm saying? That is a topic of discussion. Like,
No, it's
he's
the
saying-
same thing.
But he's saying she ain't gonna stay at home. that's what he's trying to convey.
Teacher or something. Huh?
That
Listen,
nigga said she going to work.
I don't even want to
But
get
that's also,
twisted.
but that's pretty much saying that you got to bring in at a minimum.
No.
Even
Let me explain what I'm saying.
Like, you said that she can't sit at home. You're pretty much saying that you got to go get a job.
Let me explain
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
You got to bring in more than $1.
Listen, like, I feel like the type of personality that I'm used to, like that I go for, is not gonna be okay with staying at home. Like let's just get that out the way.
Okay.
Like I don't feel like they gonna be even happy with.
you're
staying.
not-
Things change when kids come into play. You know
Yeah, you're not even looking for a woman that wants to stay at home.
Yeah, like if her ambition is to stay at home, oh, you definitely
Things
you
change.
definitely a piece of shit.
Hold on, man. See, because that's why I don't know how we get to this.
If
Like,
your ambition is to stay at home, now I get it that life changes.
No. We got to interject. Yeah, scratch that shit. We for forever have been telling this man that he don't need to keep saying every time he get on here not to cancel him. And this nigga here is gonna get us canceled.
No. Listen.
Nigga, you just said you a piece of shit.
Raph,
Nigga,
listen, bro. If your ambition and being like your ceiling as far as like your desires and your wants is to be a stay-at-home mom,
A piece of shit.
or not even stay-at-home, a stay-at-home wife. Because we didn't even talk about kids. A stay-at-home wife. You's a piece of shit.
I don't think many people are going for that, right? Like,
Damn.
You're a piece of shit.
what I am
I mean,
saying
at
is
this
that,
point, it ain't even possible.
But what I am saying is that when kids come into play, a stay-at-home wife or stay-at-home mom is an option. And if a nigga can afford that, I'll be real with you. I think it's
Now, listen, obviously when kids come into play, like, that's a different...
I think it rewards so many more benefits than you could even imagine.
I feel you, but
I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking that.
Hold on, wait,
I'm talking about
I don't.
ambition.
That's what I'm saying. I just want to make that clear.
I'm saying
not
ambition.
I'm not saying that, like, when I say a stay at home, I'm not saying that, all right, we married, no kids, but she just staying at home. Like,
Listen,
that's not
bro.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say we're married, right? We're married, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means, and like, let's just say, okay, I'm 34 or whatever, right? Let's say at 30 fucking years old, I meet this chick, and we get to breaking down like what we, you know what I'm saying? Look, I want to, open this. I want to have a couple of different streams of revenue and da-da-da-da-da-da. And then she gets to, I want to be a stay-at-home wife.
Yeah, nobody going for that.
What?
I don't know.
I don't think
Nigga, that's a red
There's
flag.
some niggas out here that want that.
Okay, but
I'm
niggas,
good. I'm good. I haven't made it
listen.
there.
I'm
don't even know.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't know if this is controversial or not, dog. But if you are the woman who wants to be a stay-at-home wife, red flag. And if you are a nigga looking for a stay-at-home wife,
Red flag.
red flag.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely a red flag.
You understand?
I've been trying to explain to women forever that like niggas who want women to stay at home is because they want to control you. They want to know where you at all times. They don't want to hear that shit, but that's the reality.
It's a red flag.
It's absolutely a red flag.
But I'm also going to say this because the people that I work for, you know what I'm saying, I'm seeing that a lot of them had like stay-at-home moms. And I'm telling you, that shit, I believe.
Well, listen, what you're saying is life changes. I get that. I'm not knocking that at all.
yeah, you need a reason to stay home.
Exactly.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we not finna be sitting in
And
the
even
fucking
then-
bar,
and even
getting
then-
to know
and
each
even
other,
then-
and you tell me, I can't wait to be a stay-at-home wife.
I don't think anybody is saying
Okay,
that,
but tell
though.
me, so
Like,
kids-
am I tripping?
kids
is
are-
that really like a common thing that
There's
people just
bitches,
like,
yes. There's bitches that think, like,
No, there's absolutely women who don't want to go to work at all, nigga.
come on.
I mean, I thought you watched the Fresh and Fit part. Ain't there a bunch of bitches
Nah,
on there
there's
that
a
don't
lot of
want to go work?
OnlyFans chicks on there, but they be working.
Yeah, they do be working.
They be working.
See, they don't understand that they really working. And they feel like they...
Oh, they got the most cutthroat job.
Okay, so let me ask a question. Not to shift the goalpost, but kids are now 13 years and older. She got to go back to work?
Oh, listen, see, we ain't playing no like force you to go work type shit.
I'm just saying. Okay, so now I'm just saying we're in the situation. Kids out the house. She get to.
I'm gonna say this.
I don't know. I don't think that really.
I think it depends. I think it depends on where we are in our relationship. If I feel like she isn't, because at 13 you can still actively be doing a lot of stuff, right? For the household.
A lot of shit.
But if I feel like it's not, like there's not much activity or many things that need to be done, I'm not gonna force anybody to go back to work. Like,
we ain't doing that.
Okay, all right.
Like Obeem said. But I will say,
it did feel like you was gonna be all like, "Hey, bitch." He turned 13.
Yeah, that's what it kind of felt like.
It kind of really felt like.
But what I will say,
at that point, like it is what it is.
That nigga wake up.
Say, I'm
take your ass back to work.
I will take from what he said though. Anybody that I married, you know what I'm saying? I would want her to be able to have the capacity of some type of ambition to like want to bring something to the table.
Facts.
Like to bring something to the table.
Can we get that as a sound as a fact?
What I'm saying? So and that something could be anything, but just something to the table. Just waking up and not doing anything to me will become very problematic to the marriage of itself.
Yeah.
But I think that's an issue for you though. Like I feel like, you know what I'm saying? You
as a person?
Like I feel like after the kids
you
is all
gotta find
gone and
purpose.
everything,
You gotta find
that,
purpose.
Now you're just like kind of fucking lost, and that causes its own issue.
Yeah,
and that's a like first world problem, but it's an issue. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. All right. Okay. All right.
But to really answer your question, like as far as like splitting of the bills, I promise you, if she has a job or doing whatever, like it may just be an agreement. Like, hey, as long as I can hold down the mortgage, hopefully by then I ain't got one. But if I got to hold down the mortgage and the bills, then cool. Your car note is your car note. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My car note is my car note.
Okay.
If she's able to like, but I'm just saying, like, if we had to have a discussion of like splitting things.
So my next question, right? Like, ideally, how do you want the finances to be split among y'all? Like, we got one checking, one savings, or you got your checking. You got.
I grew up in a household, and that nigga, we have one bank account.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We have one bank account, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My check goes to that bitch. Your check goes to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We budget at the end of the month. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we get this? Can we get that?
Yeah.
Yes, no, maybe. We gonna figure it out. That's how I grew up.
I'm split on this.
Okay.
I'm split on it. Part of me wants to say, you know what, we just do this unified bank account, we get it popping, we'll regulate what our savings is going to be, how we're going to, our personal allowances that we're going to take every month or every week or whatever. I do think that if you do that, you're going to need to take out some type of personal allowance.
Yeah, for like your hobbies and shit.
To go do whatever they want to go do.
See, that's the thing. Why you just don't spend it from the account?
Nobody's saying that you won't, but it's a part of management.
You gotta keep track
part
of
of
it.
management.
Like if you create your own, like, cause let me just go ahead and
get what I'm saying? Like,
let me just go ahead and tell y'all niggas and shit. So me and Trish got 10% of our checks that get deposited into like our Cash App. So, you know what I'm saying? And then we got one checking and one savings. Like all that shit goes into that. So because I was always a firm believer, kind of like y'all, well, kind of like Vince, because you know you say you split. If we're a union, then we're one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, so like it was just easier to go ahead and just get, you know, Cash App cards. You know, I just set 10% to go into my shit and then 10% of your check going to your shit, right? For when like I want to buy like, cause like I collect pops. I don't know if y'all know those. I got like little toys and shit. Yeah, like I got a shit ton, a lot. And actually I've been going into the real fund to buy somebody else. Trish gonna kill me, but
goddamn Funko Pops.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
I got a lot.
It's like
the big head toys.
Yeah,
they kind of they be looking like, you know, Batman's. And
like Carter and Hakeem had one of them.
I got a picture.
I don't know, maybe
I got pictures.
He has a bunch of them.
I got a lot. I got a bunch.
You a fucking kid, bro. Grow up. Dog.
Listen, he's been like this. He's been like this forever.
Don't hate on me, nigga. I'm happy.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
listen, one thing about it, like Trish can't complain because when she met this nigga, he was on it. He was doing it.
She be mine. But anyway, the point is here. But for shit like that, right? So that way, you know, I'm not, you know, we're not. You're not having to, you know, saying budget for what each person is spending, right? Like, you know, you get 10% of your check, you get 10% of, you can do whatever you want with it. And then like when we go out to eat, like I'll buy sometimes, and then like she'll buy whenever like we're heavy on the budget and we're not spending out of the main account. But like that's the purpose of it. But all bills get paid out of that shit. Because I once seen it's this podcast called Hardly Initiated. Depending on where you sit on the fence, sometimes they be spitting, not depending. Sometimes they be spitting real shit to me. Sometimes they be spitting goofy shit. It just depends on which episode you catch them. You know what I'm saying? And the dude was all like, he was like, you know, saying, here's all I'm saying. He ain't saying a man should pay for everything, but the one thing you should pay for is the mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Because he was all like, real men take care of the home. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to sound like some red pill dude, but
yeah, it was on some red pill shit.
We losing a lot of this, like this whole concept of how like
hold on, let the man finish.
This whole concept of like we going 50-50 and shit, like, let me tell y'all, that is great an idea, but you should definitely go into it as a man.
Yeah.
You should go into it with, I'm a handle the basics.
Yeah.
I'm a handle what would keep the roof over our head. Because at which point that you lose in sight of that, nigga, like, are you really like leading this family, leading this woman into a situation?
Hold on. No, I gotta get in here. Even if I gotta get in here.
Now again, not all situations are the same. So I'm not saying that like there no one be outliers.
Listen,
there could be a woman out there who is making, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on real quick. Let me get in, dog.
Okay, interject.
This is the issue I'm having real quick. I feel like parents need to explain their situations explicitly to their children, dog. Right?
Okay.
I think right now what's manifesting is the fact that my brother doesn't know how we really grew up.
I do know how we really grew up.
No. I don't think he really understands. Let me break it down.
Bro. You're not gonna.
Let me break it down real quick.
My
Let me
mom
break
was
it
the
down.
breadwinner.
Listen, let me break it down. Right?
My mom was the breadwinner too, by the way.
Listen, there'd be days and nights that we didn't even like. As a kid, you could probably imagine your mom didn't live at the house
because she was always
for 3-4 days of the week because you would get up and she wouldn't be there. You would go to sleep and she wouldn't be there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? She's coming home every night, but she's just shooting out before you get up.
Yeah,
and get ready for school, nigga. She was the breadwinner, and not even just like the breadwinner. I think people get confused, like, you know, you lose some like masculinity or whatever. My nigga, my mom had so many issues with working and not being able to be there for her kids and shit that my dad's, he stepped up and he's working too. Like, he wasn't no slouch. He's working too. And he's taking care of the, all the little ins and outs with the kids and shit. And all she can do is call home and talk to us on the phone. And my dad's taking care of the homework and he's cooking and he's washing the clothes and he's doing all that shit.
Yeah.
All this while working. On top of that, listen, when my mom has like these crazy ideas or whatever, guess who's there to like help her implement them and build them out and flesh them into real live businesses?
Yeah, he doing the groundwork.
My dad was doing the groundwork.
Yeah.
Every fucking weekend he was driving supplies and shit, dragging me and him out there. It was my fucking dad.
I got you. Okay, so
said me and him like he was really going on the road, but that's cool.
I was. Before you did it, I was the one doing it.
Okay, so before we interject past this point, I do want to say this. I see this thing from two situations, right? Because
mind you, I'm not saying what he's saying.
Yeah, hold on. Let me land the major point.
Okay,
the major
go
point, right?
ahead.
Let me land the major point. So my dad works for the city of Houston, right? He was like some kind of bigwig at the fucking airport system shit.
Yeah.
Right? So because of the money that my mom was making, right? Because of the money that my mom was making, my dad was able to put more money towards his retirement.
Pretty much maxing out his retirement.
You know how I don't know the 401s and all that other shit or whatever, but he was able to like put the max, almost the max, if not the whole fucking max towards retirement because my mom was making enough for us to fucking survive.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So at this point right now, like that retirement check is coming and they living fucking good because my mom was able to hold down the before, and now my dad got the after.
Okay. Now, hold on, wait. Before
but see, we're not at what I said and what he said is not opposing. Like,
I got you. No, I completely understand.
But you started to go into this territory. Hold on, wait. I'm not leading. I'm gonna drive it.
That. Hold on, I'm gonna drive it home because I get what you're saying. Now, I do think that because what he's basically saying is that there's a difference between a woman who makes more than her husband and a man who is completely comfortable with living kind of under the notion that, hey, my woman got all of this, so I'm good with whatever it is that I'm making.
They're not gonna go do the groundwork.
You know
They're
what I'm saying? Like a nigga's not trying to do anything else because he knows his wife is making that kind of money.
I'm not saying that there's niggas like that don't exist, though. But what I'm saying is don't sleep on the dynamic.
No.
That because a female makes more money.
That's
not what I'm saying.
That a nigga can't really play his position.
Hold on, bro, because like again, because I'm gonna talk about what you're doing right now here in a second, but you have a personal a touch to it, so I get it. I think
how?
Because it was your parents' dynamic.
Okay.
Okay, so again, I'm saying my thing is with that being explained though, I just don't. Maybe I'm just not up to date. I just don't feel like it's a lot of niggas like that though. I don't think it's a lot of niggas. There's absolutely bums everywhere, but I just don't think there's just like if you took 100 men and you put them in a room, I think 2 out of those 100 men are probably like that. I don't think that's majority of men. You know what I'm saying?
No, dog. I don't know, bro.
Man, listen.
I don't know about this.
Maybe I
think you might be sleeping on these deadbeat ass niggas, dog.
So again,
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And I'm saying this with all due respect, bro. Some of us ain't shit, dog.
I know.
Some of us ain't shit, dog. And it's just to the point where we will sit up here and have 1 kid, 2 kids with a chick, and have no like concept or even plan to raise these people.
I got you.
Or even
this niggas scamming their way to the top, bro.
I feel you, right? But again, how many niggas you know like that? Like I'm saying, I know a lot of niggas. I don't know any niggas like that.
See, you know why? You know why you don't know a lot of niggas like that?
Because you keep your circle tight.
Yeah, you keep your circle clean,
I mean,
bro.
okay.
I know a lot of fuck niggas.
Bro, they are out here, bro.
They deep. Okay, all right. So maybe I'm just. My thing is because I speak about this because for a long time Trish was the breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? Because one, you know, and then I tell her even to this day, like you got the degree. If you don't go get this fucking money, you know what I'm saying? Like if you don't go get this goddamn money, girl. Because I be trying to push her like, yo, this shit ain't got to be your end all. Nah, you know what I'm saying? For like the last 5 years, you know what I'm saying? I've made more money than Trish. But in the beginning, Trish was the one that had the salary. I was still working, you know what I'm saying? Like making $10 an hour and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I say that to say that again, I think that sometimes we get lost because and y'all say it's a bunch of niggas out there. Maybe so. I don't fucking know. But yeah, there's like, so that way you can kind of understand too. There's a difference between a nigga being a freeloader, you know what I'm saying? And then a nigga who is just completely comfortable with the fact that like, yeah, my woman can handle all this versus a nigga that just doesn't make as much as his woman. Like that's an entirely different perspective. You know what I'm saying? So in which case, that's to that point.
I would have no problem with, you know what I'm saying, my woman making more money than me. I really wouldn't. I really would not.
Stop the cap.
You think I would have a problem with it?
I think you would.
He believes it.
I'm not saying
do you want to know what it would do? I swear to God.
Yeah.
It will make you work harder.
Swear to
But
you.
I think there underlies the issue though.
But it is kind of an issue if you ain't okay with it.
Come on.
No, but see, hold on. I can still.
I already think it's a way you can walk out of it.
I get it.
You got a problem with your woman making more money.
I get it.
But I ain't saying it's a bad thing. If it consumes you and hurts your relationship,
It would not.
It's a bad thing. But if you believe that it wouldn't hurt your relationship, I'm good with it.
Listen, because you have an issue with it doesn't mean that you manifest fucked up shit from that issue.
Yeah.
You might manifest some like positive
good
you know
shit.
what I'm saying?
But
So,
still, it's like niggas still
you have a problem with it, nigga. Like you do have a problem with it, bro.
Look,
you know
man, it's.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with having a little issue with.
But I'm the same way. I'm the same way with everybody who I'm kind of close to. If I got some people who I work out with or whatever the case may be, bro, like damn, you're stronger than me. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I gotta get in the gym. Like, so if my wife is making more money than me and she could be making like 10 million a year, like something crazy, and I'm only making like
I'm not going to
one.
work. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What'd you say?
I'm not going to work, nigga. like I'm going to work with her every day.
Look,
and I'm helping.
I almost made you have to beat this motherfucker again, dog.
Nigga, hey baby, okay, what we doing at work today? Cause I'm going with you. Okay, whatever task you got,
man,
you
like, it's one of those things that I just look at it like this. A lot of these dudes, in my opinion, aren't looking at the transactional value of like getting into some of these relationships, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. With that being said, it's like, bro, step up. You know what I'm saying? Like I got homies who got girlfriends, and I just feel like they just doing a bare fucking minimum, and it's just like, yo, you gotta have this mentality of like, man, are you working 60 hours a week? If you ain't got no kids, you should be able to pull off 60 hours a week doing something.
Nigga, I just had this conversation with my little brother, dog, and it was about like, you know, when you looking for a female, bro, you just don't want to just be locking in with any type of random shit. Mm-hmm. You want to lock in with something solid. You want to lock in with something that's gonna make you better, dog. Yeah. You want to lock in with something that's not gonna let you just stay asleep. Mm-hmm. It's gonna wake you the fuck up. Yeah. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Today we supposed to be doing this. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's go boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, you're right. I mean, we at this point, my nigga, and I hate saying it, but it's real, nigga. We can't afford to keep wasting time, dog.
No, we really can't.
You can't afford,
nigga. You can barely afford to eat now, nigga. Fucking eggs are $12 for 36 pounds.
That's just crazy.
That shit is wild.
You can't at this point, dog. What the things that you do, because we've been doing them for so long, start happening from muscle memory, dog. Mm-hmm. So when you do fuck shit just for the sake of doing it, you know what I'm saying? You used to doing fuck shit. Like your automatic is you. So dog, when you go pick you a female, just nigga, don't waste your time with something just because.
You know what's funny is because I seen the clip where this dude was talking about how like in America, we actually have the oldest age of when the youth get married. And he says
it's been going up too.
But and he says that the worst advice we tell niggas is, you know, saying, yo, in your 20s, man, just go have fun. Because the reality is all like niggas never learn to be committed to anything.
And
you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So
and I agree with that.
And like
I'm victim of that.
And because if you think about it, right, like I got married young, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then what's crazy is you know what I'm saying? Like I never played the field really. You know what I'm saying? Like I always either had like a girl or, you know what I'm saying?
You had some crazy.
Look, man, but I'm saying I ain't have like a long 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't get married when I was 30. I got married when I was 23. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So in which case, no, 25. I think I was 25.
I mean, nigga, the day she walked in through the door, y'all was married.
I mean, I pretty much know I was gonna marry her after like 3 months. You know what I'm saying?
We get it. Y'all fell in love at first sight. Come on, man, let's go.
Look,
I just feel honored to have witnessed it, my nigga.
Look, man, he don't know. You know what I'm saying?
God damn. Some of us ain't got that. Some of us haven't experienced that, my brother. Like we gotta hear about it every episode.
I just said a quick prayer for y'all. You know, I be trying to tone it down, dog, but I don't know, nigga. She just amazing. I don't know what to tell you, dog. Okay, look.
She the shit.
Hey, look, we done hyped Trish up so much, dog. When
I gotta beat Trish, dog.
He'll be like, he gonna come into my house one day and be like, nigga, what a shrine in, dog? Like, what a shrine in this motherfucker?
Hey, this nigga loves you. God damn it. God damn it.
Nah, for real. Like he love. Oh shit! But I forgot what the fuck we was talking about. The point being here is, man, I don't know, where was we going with this shit? I really lost train of thought, man. Look, okay, back to the main topic here is again. Oh yeah, we talking about niggas gonna get married young. So to me, that's kind of detrimental to niggas now because, again, niggas can now build habit. Oh, I'm tired of this bitch. I just move on to the next one. Like if you don't really stay and work, because understanding that from what the young lady was talking about in that video, like she is talking about like being married is kind of a skill. Like you have to know how to, you know what I'm saying? And whenever someone is like dealing with someone, you know what I'm saying, you're going through tough time, you gotta be willing to put in the work. A lot of people aren't willing to put in the work because they ain't never really had to. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know, you get into these situations where you're not living together and maybe y'all got your own space. You finally be with somebody for a year, y'all get engaged, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get married the next year. Now y'all known each other for 2 years and like now y'all really got to live together and work on those interpersonal relationships that like you ain't never really have to deal with when you was younger. To me, that's extremely detrimental because like you don't have any time span where you actually had to be in a relationship. Now you've been in a relationship for 5 years, play a little bit, and then, you know, whatever, you develop skills. If not, you know what I'm saying, you're going to constantly have to deal with that. So kind of to y'all's point, you know what I'm saying, like if niggas are just fucking off in their 20s, that's kind of like all they know. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to hold a real one down. Like, yeah, one might have came through, but, you know, I was young and dumb. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to live life to my fullest. So I think a lot of that has to play into it. But what I will tell men is it's one thing to be inspired when you hear some of these niggas talk to get your bread up. But at no point in time should you ever feel less than because you can't do some of the things these niggas are talking about. And that's all I'm saying.
I can go for that.
That's
I agree with that 100%.
that's my thing,
go
right?
for that.
It's one thing to be inspired and say, man, dog, I gotta get my bread up. And another thing for you to feel down and bad because like you ain't able to have your woman as a kept woman.
If you feel down and bad, I feel like the point of the message you kind of gets lost on you. You know what I'm saying? Like
I ain't gonna lie though, some of these niggas should feel fucking bad.
we know it's worthless niggas out here.
Some of these niggas need to go to Everest College ASAP and figure some shit out, dog. This shit getting bad.
what's crazy is, are you old enough to remember Everest?
Yeah, I remember that shit.
What are you doing?
What are you doing with your life? You're watching this commercial. Get up.
Get up. Go do something.
Hey, you had a hat to the side.
Dead ass. Yo, man, that shit was racist, dog.
It was low key racist as
It was
fuck.
low-key racist,
It was a little pointed.
But to stay on topic, man, I'm telling you, maybe I'm just being pessimistic in this situation. I just feel like there's a lot of niggas, dog. A lot of niggas who just like are fucking trash. Whose focus is really like spend this bread, try to get on these hoes, and that's it. And they ain't got shit for themselves. They ain't got a lease that maybe will last 6 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like can barely afford their car note. Like shit like that just be irking me. You know what I'm saying?
I think
YOLO ruined them niggas, man. Like that
Hey, man,
is a statement. YOLO ruined them niggas.
YOLO killed a lot of young niggas.
It did, dog.
YOLO killed a lot of young niggas.
It killed a lot of niggas' dreams.
I'm talking about, dog. Like when YOLO came out, my nigga, you just no justifying, just do.
Yeah.
No justifying, just do.
It's pretty fucking like it's bad. Dog.
I'm gonna say this though, man.
Damn, it's
I
bad out
think-
here in these streets, man. I
think-
ain't know.
I think we need to. I think we just gotta get to the point where we like the positive messages, like we push those and like we let those go viral and shit. Like, I mean, I know it's it's easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? Niggas love to listen to Glorilla and all that toxic shit, my nigga. But like niggas like Toby ain't really staying in the limelight for real. You know what I'm saying? Like we need some more energy like that.
Some more J. Cole, some more Toby.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I think that's all the what the issue is.
Nipsey
man.
Hussle was really like that, dog.
I ain't
think
lying,
that
though.
nigga really could have.
What he talking about? Like them fuck niggas, like this get money, fuck hoes, and not niggas.
yeah.
That was me.
I think Nipsey really had the potential to reach the masses though, to get niggas about the fucking.
I mean, listen, I took care of you know what I'm saying, everybody around me and shit, and they took care of me and all that. But at the same time, nigga, like there was no like real live like intellectual goal. You know what I'm saying? It was just, hey man, we're gonna keep doing this, we're gonna keep getting money, we're gonna keep having fun. And nah,
But y'all
man.
still
I ain't
young.
gonna lie,
You know,
the end goal was to always like own some shit.
Yeah, and I, at this point, nigga, and listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, like the struggle is real.
oh yeah.
The struggle is real, dog. And like even with the stresses and the struggle and all that shit that's going on, dog, I'm gonna tell you this, dog. It feels a whole lot less stressful than it did when a nigga had bread, dog. And I think that even feeds into that whole like
He's not lying.
the billionaire shit, like being a billionaire over finding your nigga, I'm at where I'm at, nigga, like, dog, I'm cool. Niggas don't understand like the stress that comes off of you.
Yeah.
When you get your time and you go sit down and all that, niggas, you're not understanding. You know why that stress comes off of you? Because every day you taking felony chances. Not just every day, nigga. Every second of that day, you taking a felony chance, my nigga.
The safety aspect of that shit too. Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have nightmares.
Constant.
You have nightmares of niggas kicking in your dough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The good boys in the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like the good guys in the bag. You just always feel like there's some shit going on, man. So I don't know. You just at this point, dog, you got to look at you look at the most positive shit you can all the fucking time. Look at the most positive shit you can all the fucking time and let that shit seep into you, dog. Let that shit seep into you. Leave the fuck shit alone. You know how you leave the fuck shit alone, dog? You stop being around people that like support that type of shit. And it's hard. It's hard, dog.
Absolutely.
It's hard.
This year is my first year ever doing this, but I actually started. Even I say I took ownership, but I tried to like put together like an accountability group. Me and a couple of my partners.
Yeah.
And this is probably one of the first weeks where I really felt like it set in. Me and my homeboy was just hooping yesterday, and one of my things for accountability when we like met together in the month of January was like health. We hooped. After we hooped, I was like, man, like I came back to the crib, and I was getting ready to take a shower, just called it a night, and I knew he was still over there like working out right after we hooped, and I was like, man, fuck this, like put back on my shirt, went back over,
Started working out
again.
Okay.
And it's one of them things where like, look, you gotta surround yourself with niggas you know what I'm saying, and surround yourself with a partner, you know what I'm saying, with a woman who will support you and keep telling you that the negative shit, that dumb shit is dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to be willing to listen.
Yeah.
You got to be willing to do the work.
I feel like every person, and don't get me wrong, it ain't, I can't say everyone, but everyone has someone like this. But I do feel like I talk about with like people even like Tory Lanez and shit, there's always at least one person, you know what I'm saying, that tries to ground you, you know what I'm saying, that tries to give it to you real, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I think when we go back to people like Kanye kicks all of them people out of his life.
No,
you know what I'm
every
saying?
single fucking one.
So I'm saying, like,
Every single one.
It's not that Kanye is devoid of people trying to help him. He's just kicking every single one of them out of his life because he doesn't want to hear what they have to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it could be the way they're delivering that message. It could be a lot of different things.
I mean, it could be mental health. I mean, that could all be part of it too.
I mean, it's clear that that's some, like, it's part of it for sure. But
I'm getting tired of us just blaming shit on mental health, though.
you know what?
No,
we got to talk about that. But I'm in agreement to a certain extent because I do feel like,
That's tough.
like, we'll talk about it one day. But just know,
it's like how do you who are you to like pick what is mental health and
Because
what
look,
is not?
man, we all dealing with mental.
We all got
dealing
shit.
with mental shit,
Bro.
bro.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna be
some
honest
niggas
with you,
is
as
dealing with a
blessed,
whole lot more.
that's a bar, nigga.
Some niggas is dealing with a whole lot more.
As
than
blessed as I am,
Yeah,
as blessed
that's
as I
true.
am, like I'm gonna keep it real with you. But see, a lot of people who deal with the mental health issues can't even get past their own situation.
I say
like they have the ability to just do like the basics.
Listen,
and they
dog.
He's
can't do it.
removing
Listen,
everyone
they are-
out of his life.
Listen, I know someone, dog, and she has bipolar disorder, dog. And
That's completely different. That's
it's
an
a
outlier.
mental health issue,
that
bro.
one is completely different. What
No,
I'm
it's
saying-
not because you don't know what this nigga's really diagnosed. Like they even said he had bipolar disorder before, nigga.
But he
she
said
is
he
a
don't.
sweetheart. Yeah, nigga, you'll say whatever, nigga.
Okay, all right.
He said slavery didn't happen,
That's true.
nigga. She's a fucking sweetheart, dog, but she's so self-destructive, like
Yeah.
absolutely self-destructive. Like when I say that, like she will abuse herself. She'll like fuck up her shit, like all of that, my nigga, and then be good the next fucking day, like just sweet as hell and like just. And then some days she just dark as fuck, nigga.
Look, I just feel like mental health, bro, is getting to the point where like people get caught up in some bullshit and they just I'm mental health or some shit.
Well,
go down
this is
bad,
what I'm gonna say,
mental
dog.
health.
I feel like it's a dangerous or it's a slippery slope when you start feeling like you can judge when it's mental health and when it's not.
Okay, but at the same time, I also feel like it's a slippery slope just to jump to that all the time whenever we see someone acting different.
Listen, I get that.
So I'm
But
saying,
there's
where do you find the medium?
Somebody
We're looking at Kanye West and it's fucking clear. If you can't see that there's some kind of mental health issue
he definitely
involved,
has something.
Yeah.
then so like there's in this issue, there's no fucking question.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is what we were talking about. We were talking about Kanye West and mental health, and that's when he said his little issue about like always talking about mental health. This is clearly a mental health issue, dog. Like after maybe the first or second interview, maybe okay, it doesn't have to be mental health. But 4 or 5, and you standing on it, you wearing fucking black mask at basketball games.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
You have an issue.
Even with Kanye, part of me.
Hold on,
you know
but
what? I can't speak on the subject because I can't relate to Kanye.
Hold
You know
on,
what I'm saying?
but-
I can't relate to what he's doing. I'm also coming from a mindset that like even if he's dealing with certain shit, there are certain like avenues and channels that his decision making will have to go through.
But-
and if you are just like so self-destructive or wanting to just be in the limelight like that, maybe we just gotta chalk up the whole fucking situation to mental health. So even with his mental health issues, he's creating a lot of damage within our community.
Okay, but hold on. I'm saying to your point though, because we're making the same point here. At what point do we put in personal accountability? Is all I'm saying. I get it. Kanye is definitely dealing with some shit, right? But there has to be a moment where we just don't be all like, oh, mental health. And that's where I'm at. I'm not dismissing people's mental health. I'm saying that there's a point where damn what's going on.
Hold you accountable.
Gotta hold you accountable.
Now, look, I think this is the issue. I think personal accountability and mental health go hand in hand.
But I'm saying at some point I'm gonna dismiss your mental handicap
Listen.
to the fact that like no personal accountability is occurring.
Because no, You can't do that. That's the thing. You can't do that. Now,
but I'm not dismissing it entirely. I'm saying,
give me a situation where you would do
Kanye
that.
West. I'm not trying to hear nothing about his mental issues until some personal accountability for what he is doing. He takes on his own hand.
Listen, that's what's been happening though. Personal accountability.
He's not taking any.
The nigga's losing billions of dollars.
He's not taking any personal accountability. We are giving it to him.
We're
He's
giving
not
him the
taking it.
accountability, but he's not receiving.
I'm saying at some point, I don't want to hear the sympathizers sympathizing with every person who has a mental issue when the reality is that person doesn't take any personal accountability for their actions.
And if he does have a mental issue, bro, then you need to subscribe yourself to what the doctors say.
It requires personal accountability.
If you're not doing that.
And I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. At the end of the day, though, like the mental health part is the biggest aspect. Now, you can't get help until you acknowledge that you need help, and that's where the personal accountability comes in. So
that's all I'm saying.
100%, I agree with you, but that at the same time, like that's why I said, because I wasn't exactly sure what you meant when you said personal accountability. Like, or did you? I thought you were talking like, do I fire this person or do I? You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying I see a person who has clearly been troubled.
Okay,
I've been here, I've been doing the work. You not trying to receive or reciprocate that energy back to me.
And again,
now none of what's going on with you is of any relevance to me.
So again, and for me, I'm not going to say I'm going to dismiss mental health. I still kind of stand on that statement where mental health and personal accountability go hand in hand, right? If you can't be personally accountable, then there's no path to helping you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm just not gonna be like, no, you ain't got nothing wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't finna.
No, but I never wanted it to be conveyed that way. That like I'm saying, oh, ain't shit wrong with him. No, I'm saying is there's definitely an issue. It exists. It's bad. It's real bad. But yo, this nigga needs to take accountability for that.
We need a motherfucking sound bites. One of them little wrap it up Jones. Wrap this shit up.
Okay. With that being said, though, final question though. So we still want to get married, right?
Yes.
I already know you want to get married. We gonna drop the news on the pod, or we gonna say it
Save it till later.
till the shit actually happens? Okay. All right.
Save it till later.
We got a potential bombshell for y'all here in a few weeks. You know what
I
I'm
wasn't even gonna introduce it like this. God damn. I was just gonna hit a hypothetical, nigga, but fuck it, nigga. We only got like 12 followers. Nigga, we'll talk about it at some point.
Yeah, you know, once we get more followers and shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. With that being said, y'all, we appreciate you for tuning in once again. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. You can also reach out to us at the Instagram page. This nigga hasn't started yet.
Hey, look, I'm gonna start the TikTok and the IG. I'm gonna do that shit this week for sure. I know we got some good clips. We got some good clips.
I know you're saying that.
No. We listen. We got some good clips. Run
that shit one more time, dog.
We got some good clips.
All right, man. It's been real though. Till next time, y'all. We out.